Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Is Roger Chen from Center for Business Studies and Innovation of Asia Pacific, University of San Francisco. Mr. Lip-Bu Tan, we are very pleased and thank you for helping us to do this interview program. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. So I think thank you for inviting me. I'm an executive chairman of Cadence Design and also chairman and founding managing partner of the Walden Group that include Walden International, Walden Catalyst, Celesta Capital. We manage about $5 billion of asset under management. And I did my undergrad from Nanyang Technology University in physics. Then I did my graduate school at MIT, nuclear engineering. And then I also did my MBA at USF.
Discussion topic: knowing customers and their roadmap.
You talked about the critical importance of winning customer trust. So I would imagine at the beginning it might be hard. Do you have any kind of tips for companies just like you experienced, starting with no trust or very bad reputation, how to build bit by bit the customer trust? Any kind of a tip to our audience?
Yeah, no particular tips, just basically stay humble and admit the mistake and apologize for the mistake. And then again, under promise, over delivering. And then the trust takes time to build. And the moment you build, is very good for the customer to trust you through up and down. And then, but more important, you deliver what you promise, so that don't mess up their schedule or deliver. And quality is very important. And so focus on quality and focus on delivering the best solution, the best service to customer. And then that 24 hours availability, they can call on you. And even though I'm the CEO, and so that's a trust that the customer hold on you.
Yeah, actually, these are great tips. These are great advice as well. So relating to that, I think I probably already answered part of that question. When you're doing the transformation, the product, and the new idea, and also talk about the product pipeline, how much of your strategy actions, these product business model changes, were driven by understanding customer needs, anticipating their needs, working together with them, or how much of those strategies or actions were driven by kind of a responding or considering competitors' move, competitors' threats? So between these two, following customers or responding to competitor threats, what's your kind of a general take on that question to drive your strategy?
Yeah, it's very important to understanding what the customer requirement. And many times I basically look at the customer. What are their customer requirement?
Oh, wait a minute, actually, Lip-Bu, you say you look at the customer's customer.
Yes.
Oh, could you elaborate this very interesting point?
Yeah, you want to understanding what the customer requirement, and in fact, you even advise the customer what they need to do next. So that's why you need to learn a lot about their market they are in and their customer requirement. And that's why I study a lot and I'm networking a lot. And then so that that, for example, in the hyperscale guy, the Microsoft, Amazon, and Google, all their top management, I have close relationship. I know what they need. And then so that they, back to the silicon, back to the device side, and what is requirement. So we're actually educating the customer, what are the requirements, and they appreciate that. And then secondly, listen very carefully what their requirement, don't argue with them, and then suggest to them some of the changes they need to make. And then with that, it becomes tremendous value to the customer. And in fact, that this particular customer, when I told them that I'm going to step down, and he was really sad because he said, "Lipo, come true, the truth come out. I will miss my monthly or bi-weekly meeting with you because you are so valuable to me about what is going on in the marketplace. And so
Oh,
I'm not just a vendor, I become a true partner." And then the other part, because of that mutual trust, they even share with me the next 5 years, their new product roadmap. And that is very important because if you know their customer roadmap, their requirement, then you can drive your engineering development to meet to meet some of this requirement that customer want. So that is a very trusted relationship. It's not just selling another piece of products to the customer. You basically are helping them to drive success in their marketplace by being their partner, and then helping them to shape that. And they are so confident and trust you, they share with you their roadmap. And knowing that you keep that to yourself, nobody can force me to tell them what is XYZ company, their next 5-year products. It's all is in my heart. And so every customer share with me their roadmap. And that's how I can meet their requirement, and I help them to intercept some of this opportunity. Or because I'm also venture capital investor, so I invest a lot in the startup area, I can tell them that these are the market trend that you guys should look at it. Some of these big customers, they are so insulated, they are not so outside. So I become their outside window. They want me to tell them what is hot out there, what is exciting. Like right now, it's very hot is generative AI, and I invest a lot in that area. So I can help them to look at what is the new workload requirement. How do you design your product to meet that requirement? And so those are the things that they treasure a lot, and that become what I mean, the trust relationship that you can work on.
Thank you for watching.